Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Well, a chance to check out some stats for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And now the Los Angeles starters. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Pass to Connect.
Hey, get LeBron! Get LeBron!
Davis a screen. Here's James. And Davis with the basket on the assist by James.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. Inside, here's Adebayo. Excellent D there from Davis. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the inside. And Davis slams it home.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Adebayo against Davis. Adebayo passes to Butler. No good on the triple. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Doesn't get much smoother than that in the pick and roll. Butler really creative in these situations, and he's hard to guard.
Pass to James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Both free throws good from James. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now here's Butler. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Now James. Going inside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's just so big and strong and fast, too.
Pass to Highsmith. Hachimura against Butler. Rozier outside. Just 5 on the clock. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly failing.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And looking at our leaderboard now, here are the big men putting up the big points over the last 10 games. Second is Anthony Davis.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their method, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Here's Reeves. Miami making their last shot. And he's going for the lob. And it's James with the jam.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Now here's Hero. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Adebayo. Butler against Hachimura. The shot by Butler, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And there's a pick. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Hero. The shot by James, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Reeves finds Davis. Back to Reeves. Hachimura outside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Outside for Rozier.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Reeves, the pass to Davis. Over Adebayo. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Good contest. Can't let them have open shots from mid-range.
Rozier outside. Back to Butler. Pass to Rozier. Fires the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Hachimura outside. Back to James. Here's Butler. Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Reeves, the pass to James. Jacks up a 3. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by James.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner 3.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. On the wing, Hachimura. James deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Ball stolen. Reeves against Hero. Pass to Highsmith. Left side, Butler. Deflects the pass. one's good. Makes him 3 for 7. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Hachimura putting pressure on the defense. That's exactly what they want to get out of him.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with a strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A., and working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Jaquez has checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Hero. The Lakers also with a sub. Russell has checked in. And both free throws good for Hachimura. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Has to connect. Fires the three. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 2. The Heat have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Richardson against Russell. Now here's Adebayo. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Robinson. A deep three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Reeves against Jaquez. Davis a screen. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Christopher, he's checked in for Richardson. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Heat, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
Well, I think for Miami, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's Christopher. Here's Highsmith. His first shot attempt. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Reddish passes to Christie. And here's Davis. Outside Russell. Pass to Christie. Takes the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Robinson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Christopher. And that's off the glass and in. Christopher. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Russell deciding where to go with it. 4-3. Jaquez grabs the board. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. Pass to Christopher. Adebayo with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Robinson for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
They won both games against this club last season. Would love to repeat that this time around.
And guys, when you've got two teams like these on the playoff bubble, every game matters. This should be a good one.
Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a three. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat trail by 5. A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. Out to the wing. Adebayo against Davis. Adebayo, that's good.
Nice form on that J from Bam. He's really worked on his shot.
Outside Davis. Pass to Toure. A minute 4 left to play in the first. Christie passes to Davis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And here's Jaquez. Reddish covering. Here's Christopher. Back to Jaquez. For three. Christopher misses.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Reddish. Again, the Lakers.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
Heat trail by 7. Here's Christopher. Right wing. Adebayo from long range. Drills it from deep. Adebayo's got 7 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Up top, Davis. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Lakers. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got D'Angelo Russell. Cam Reddish is out there with LeBron James. And it's Koloko in at the center, blocking down the middle. Love finds Robinson. Russell against Hero. 6 to shoot. Up and over Russell. Here's Jovic. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. James outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
The first free throw is good. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Second free throw, no good.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Alan.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Russell against Hero. Russell to pass to James. Here's Koloko. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Kevin Love. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And he's good on the second. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Hero, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
To me, this is Rozier's game in a nutshell. A confident, quick-thinking, shoot-first point guard.
Here's James. He's got 9. Inside, here's Koloko, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Rozier. 6 points for him. Hero outside. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Hero's got 5.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. James against Jaquez. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Russell against Rozier. Buries it down low. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Russell to pass to James. Tries it from 16, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game, put up big scoring numbers, or bump.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Outside Love. Lets a 3 fly. It's hauled in by Reddish.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
That one falls. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Rozier against Russell. Outside Love. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that openly.
Right side Russell. Pass to Christie. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Koloko. They shoot again. And it's good on the lay-in. Koloko's got 5 points now in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here is James. 13 points in the game. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hero. Now here's Rozier. Again, the Heat misses. Russell against Robinson. Now Reddish. James, left side. Outside Russell. To the middle. Here's Koloko. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Now here's Hero. We saw him with 19 his last time out. To stop the run, hits the trifecta. Hero's got 8.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
James passes to Russell. And here's James. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Back to Russell. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
3-pointer.
James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Hero, the pass to Love. Russell against Rozier. Hero for 3. Left side Love. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
6th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're a solid defensive squad, finishing in the top half of the league in terms of opponent scoring. You like seeing them be intense on this end of the floor.
And their low turnovers are a standout stat for them. They make smart, quick passes and do a good job protecting the ball from fast hands. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Jimmy Butler comes in for Hero. Both good from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Rozier looking around. Adebayo in the post. Davis on him. Adebayo, no good. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run at 6'9". Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Graham.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Los Angeles leading by 8. James inside. Jaquez covers. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Now here's Butler. He has 6. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Butler against Hachimura. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Hachimura with the ball. Pounded by Rozier. They double him with Rozier. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Pass to James. James double teamed. Here's Connect. Robinson defending. Hachimura from long range. And no good. it's Rozier who brings it up for the Heat. Trailing by 8. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. James, outside. Back to Reeves. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's Jaquez on the wing. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
Hachimura against Butler. James, outside. Hachimura with a screen on Jaquez. Has to connect. 4 on the clock. And there's James from the arc. There, LeBron for 3.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Outside Jaquez. And here's Adebayo. Here's Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 8 points.
A well put together Butler, proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Hachimura finds James. Back to Hachimura. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Robinson. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hero for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Russell. Adebayo grabs the board.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Butler, good.
What a nice touch on the floater. Butler has perfected that shot, has it down to a science.
Outside Reeves. Back to James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Hachimura's checked in for Russell. And the second free throw is good. Here's Butler. 10 points for him. Pass to Highsmith. Butler, a screen on James. Highsmith passes to Hero. Down low. Now here's Rozier. And it's blocked by Davis.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
They get it again. And it's James inside.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Hero outside. Over connect. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rozier and Hero are the backcourt. Then there's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
It's so impressive how Butler seems to just will things to happen offensively. He gets forceful with the defense and finds a way to get shots.
Reeves, the pass to James. Outside Davis. Pass to Connect. Adebayo against Davis. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. And it's Butler with the ball for the Miami Heat. 2-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Davis finds Hachimura to the paint. AD doing what he does.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Rozier. Butler taking his time here. Again, the miss by Butler. The Lakers lead by 4. And he lobs it up. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. James, outside. Baseline jumper. No, misses that one. 8 for 11 now. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Adebayo. Over Connect. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Rozier. Adebayo's got 11. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Reeves. Davis with a screen on Rozier. Here's Reeves, and he converts the layup. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Hero outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Highsmith. It's stolen by James. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most all-star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Butler against Hachimura. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Davis from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 6. Here's Rozier. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Here's Connect. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Highsmith. He's scoreless. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Lakers lead by 6. Reeves, the pass to James. Back to Reeves. To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Hero. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, got a piece of it. Adebayo with a steal. Back to Rozier. Pass to Hero. Takes the 3. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Counted. James has got 23.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Hero with it. He's got 12. And here's Butler outside. Sinks the tray. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Butler stroking it nicely. Good touch from outside the arc.
James passes to Davis. Here's Connect. Inside. Outside for Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now here's Rozier. He's got 10. Outside Butler. Oh, Butler, strong move.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 5. Pass to Connect. Back to James. Highsmith grabs the board.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Reeves against Butler. And that one is hammered home.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what the defense gives him and gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Russell is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Reeves. And here's Hachimura. Davis with it. Now here's Russell. He's guarded by Hero. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. The shot by Russell, no good.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And the basket by Highsmith.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hachimura's got 7 points in the game.
Not the guy you expect to knock down the answer three, but Rui was ready to get it done.
Butler against Hachimura. And it's blocked by Davis. Here's James. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. James has got 27 points. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now, here is James. 27 points for him. Davis with a screen on Hero. The 3 from Russell. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
James can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Reeves against Robinson. Pass to Highsmith. Hero for 3. Nails it from 3. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Los Angeles. Reddish comes in for James. And Christie subbed in for Hachimura. The Lakers in the lead. Reeves, the pass to Russell. Reeves with a screen on Hero. Here's Russell. And again, the Lakers, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Steps back. Pass to Adebayo. And he misses the go-ahead basket. They've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. The 3 from Russell. Hits a three-pointer. Russell's got 8 points.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Outside Butler. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Davis. Butler covering. Again, Russell missing.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist from Robinson. 13 points in the game. The Lakers lead by 3. Outside Reeves. And the layup is good.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Miami has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Outside Butler. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
46 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Robinson. Launches it. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 7 assists in the game.
And in terms of wings, Butler is one of the best passers. And that starts with Jimmy's team-first mindset.
Pass to Russell. Davis with it. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
A different look for Miami. Love is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Highsmith. And it's Rozier in for Jimmy Butler. The Lakers also with a sub. Vincent's checked in for Reeves. Hero outside. For the tie. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Lakers, Cam Reddish is out there with James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Christie in at the 2. James. Love grabs the miss. And the Heat shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Reddish. Here's Jaquez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Jaquez.
Shooting 2.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And Jaquez drops them both. So it's Los Angeles now. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. James with the ball, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Chalk up 2 there.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And the basket is good. And the Heat lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now, here is James. There's the strength of the king.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Reddish. Now Jaquez. Love for 3. It's hauled in by Reddish.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Here's Rozier, following the score by Los Angeles. Over Russell, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here is James. The three. And there's Russell on the assist by James.
Three-pointer.
James has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded closely.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
Second team foul. Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. Shoot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Adebayo. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Russell, the pass to Reddish. Screen by James. And Reddish, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Rozier against Russell. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. From downtown. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the inside. And a foul call. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
LeBron James. Shoot.
First free throw is good. Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Both free throws good from James.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Highsmith. It's Adebayo, high post. Hits it from the high post. Adebayo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
The 3, James. Rebound Miami. Jaquez has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Rozier, the pass to Highsmith. Outside Robinson. Driving inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead. The Lakers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. James passes to Reeves. Back to James. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assist from
James has got 35.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Highsmith passes to Robinson. To tie it up. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now, here is James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
That free throw good from James. So for Miami, Kevin Love's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Butler comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Rozier. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Christie. Both free throws good from James. Heat trail by 5. Outside Robinson. Here's Love. Outside Butler. Butler goes for it inside.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Hachimura outside. Now James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
And here's Butler. Over Hachimura. Butler can't get it to go. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. And slam dunk by James.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Pass to Highsmith. Reeves against Robinson. Hero left side. Stolen by Russell. And they're running. And Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 7. Butler on the wing. Back to Hero. Love, a screen on Russell. Down low. Stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
The Heat have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
You know what time it is, fans.
So for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Love. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Robinson. The Lakers also with a sub. Connects checked in for Russell. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Rozier. Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. 5 on the clock. Inside. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Davis. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's James. What muscle from James.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Hachimura against Butler. Hero outside. Over connect. Hero no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Hero. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
James outside. Back to Reeves. On the wing, Davis. James outside. And there's the lob. Oh, AD. An easy target on the lob.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Pass to Rozier. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Rozier able to find himself some space there and get the shot that he wanted.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Connect. Reeves finds James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 45 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Butler. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. Reeves, the pass to Davis. Back to Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hachimura against Butler. Adebayo is screen on Hachimura. Here's Butler. And it's blocked by Davis. Yep, that one goes. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Back to Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Outside Davis. Here's the 3. Good D by Adebayo. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. Trailing by 8. Reeves with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Pass to Connect. Outside Reeves. There's 57 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. The shot's good.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Lakers.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it. They really the action and got rewarded.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what would be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
Well, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight. Knocked in a triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Good on the second one.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Butler against Hachimura. Butler passes to Rozier. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis with it. Now guarded by Rozier. To the inside. Shot's good by James. James has got 47 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Anthony, the chemistry between you and LeBron, how much of that is your skill set versus your connection as teammates?
We both respect each other. We know what we both can do on the floor on both ends, and when we get out and run and we run into our pick and roll, it's hard to guard. You know, he's able to shoot the ball if they go under. He's a monster attacking the basket. You know, I'm rolling or popping, and it kind of makes up the defense scheme. And anytime we're able to get into that action, it's unguardable.
It's unguardable, a combo anyone would love to have. Thanks, AD.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game.